Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see here, I am not working on a BMW today. I'm going to be working on this B9.5 S4. I'm going to be doing the turbo inlet slash intake and going to be flashing the car as well. I'm just going to show you the parts that we got here today. This is all by 034 Motorsports. Don't forget, we don't have this on our website, but if you need anything, don't forget to hit us up. But yeah, going to start working on the car now. All right, so now I'm going to start the install. I just have to take apart a few pieces, so let's get into it. Okay, now this is off. Gotta take off this. Ooh. That's out. I might have to take off here too. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. Okay, now that's out. All right, so I'm going to take off the engine cover now so I can get to the stock box. Now I'm going to loosen these worm clamps. See if my puny arms could do it. Oh, and it came out. And the stock box is out. All right, so these rubber grommets came off with the stock box, so I'm just going to put them back in the car. There's technically supposed to be 3, but one already is in it. Stayed when I lifted it up, so I'm just going to push down on here and here. All right, so you have to remove this turbo inlet pipe. I did it off camera. I took off the 2 screws and the 2 pipes that are attached to it, or hoses that are attached to it. So this is the stock one. I'm going to put on the upgraded one now. This is the upgraded one by 034 again. I'm just going to put some lithium grease on here. I'm going to spread it around. Very messy. This goes in here. Not going to smush that in yet. I'm also going to take these bolts that come with it and the washers. There's two of them. They are going to attach here to get screwed in. I'm just going to put some thread locker on them because it is stated that sometimes they tend to back out. We don't want that to happen. Oop. Oop. Alright, I'm going to actually take this out. I'm going to press this in as far as I can by hand. And that's in there. Now I'm going to connect the two hoses back before I put it in. Just got to get this situated first. Try not to pull too hard. Okay, now I got to find this hose. Okay, that one's in. I'll just push this one on. That one's in, and now I'm going to grab the bolt with some thread locker. The wrong one. All right, so after just some technical difficulty, we got the inlet pipe on. So the two Allen screws that it comes with, we didn't realize there was a hole on the bottom part of it that you could just put it on easily and then slide it on as you tighten it. So now that that's on, I'm gonna get this silicone pipe on. I'm gonna use some white lithium grease on the inside so that it slides right on. Just gonna rub this in. And now this pipe has to go on a specific way because this piece over here has to hook up to the intake box, which you'll see shortly. All right, so this looks like it's seated. I'm just gonna put the worm clamp over now. Might have to loosen this a bit. Just stuck at the bottom here. There we go. So just gonna tighten this down now, lightly. Now I'll put this box in. Oh, I'm stuck in here. There we go. All right, so after some more technical difficulty, we finally got the silicone pipe on and the intake box in. So now I'm just going to start it up so you can hear what it sounds like before the tune. Ready? Alright, so as you can see, I'm in the car now. What you want to do before you start any of this is to put a battery maintainer on. As you see up front, I have one on the vehicle already. So now I'm going to get into the flashing tuning process. So this is going to also be using the 034 Motors tune for the, I guess, trans as well as the ECU. So the first step is I'm going to open up the software and put the ignition on. I have to sign in. I'm going to click here to begin. I'm ready. Also, you're going to need this cable that goes to the OBD port. It's going to bring up the vehicle. You just want to make sure that it matches. First thing I'm going to do is the engine. I'm going to click the engine one. I'm going to hit, just reading this really quick. Okay, so I'm going to hit stage 1. I'm going to hit 93, but let me just confirm this with the customer. All right, so I'm going to do 93. And just going to put in this information here that it requires. Okay, now it's getting ready to flash. This is similar to boot mod. It's just like boot mod, you're going to need a Windows computer or a PC to do this. This is a MacBook that turns into a Windows computer. It's a virtual. As you can see, it's just loading. Usually takes anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Sometimes it's quicker. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff come up on the cluster. That'll eventually clear as well. This is a lot slower than boot mod though. I have to say that. Wow, really slow. Super, super slow. I have to give it to BMW though. BMW knows how to flash software quickly compared to Volkswagen and Audi. It's only on 11%. It's been like a minute. $99. This is the longest 99 I've ever seen. Please turn off the ignition and then press OK. Continue in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, flashing, completely successful. Took 8 minutes and 56 seconds. Okay, take me home. Okay. So we did that. Now we're going to do trans, stage 1. The event that the TCU Flash fails at the end of this generally indicates that the TCU has a later security method that we do not support. If this occurs, flash back to stock and then contact. Got it. R1. Flash it. Alright, now we're doing the trans flash. We'll see if this takes as long as the engine one did. Off to a good start. Alright, now we're working. Programming failed. Do not turn off. Okay, so it says it failed. So it says don't turn off or cycle the ignition. Do not attempt to start the engine. Do not attempt to flash any other controller. Before starting another flash, please check the following. Ensure proper voltage is supplied. Ensure OBD bus is clear of external devices, remote start, CAN gauges. If flashing fails again, please try flashing back to stock. Okay, so this 034 said this might happen, so they said to just try it again. Let me go here, here, here. Okay, so I'm going to try flashing it one more time. If it does not work, then I will try flashing it back to stock and seeing what happens. Nope, showing failed again. Alright, so let me try flashing it back to stock. Let me just make sure. Just gonna flash it back to stock to make sure it's all good. And then try it again. And then if not, I'm gonna have to reach out to 034. Should have done something by now. All right, so we stopped last night because there was an issue with the TCU Flash. 034 did not disclaim to us that between 2022 and 2023 you cannot flash the TCU, so we were getting failed attempts over and over every time we tried to flash it. So we stopped last night and we tried it again this morning on a different PC. We ended up getting the car basically back to stock, and then we flashed the ECU again, which gave us no issue, so we left the TCU alone. They haven't come out with a TCU Flash yet, so we're waiting for them to eventually come out with that so we could do that. But now I'm just going to show you underneath the hood the finished product of the turbo inlet and intake, all put back together. All right, so the hood's open, so if you want to come closer so you can see, this is the turbo inlet. Oh, it's extremely hot. This is this rubber silicone, and then the intake box with the filter in it as well. And we put everything back together, as you can see. So now I'm going to just start it, and I'm just going to rev it out so you guys can hear it. And like I mentioned, we do not have these parts on our website, but if you need anything from 034 or for anything for your Audi, just hit us up. Thanks for watching. Kiwi. Sounds nice. Gotta be careful because we are in a neighborhood. Let me know what you think.